Good morning, Bitcoin. Today is Monday, February 12th, 2018. My name is Thomas Hunt, and here's what's happening today in Bitcoin. I got some mad BLT coins this weekend as I was spoofed. Then I watched a great documentary about the Silk Road and Tor and the Dread Pirate Roberts on A&E, mainstream television. I fell in love with the NASA snowboarding uniforms that are USA, but look just like a spacesuit. But that's not what we're here. 0.54% in the last 24 hours, with a last of 86.86, a low of 80.39, and a high of 88.46. That's $1 for 11,539 Satoshis. Bitcoin energy use in Iceland set to overtake homes, says local firms. As predicted, Iceland, with its cool climate and geothermal energy, will be a hotspot for Bitcoin mining. As soon as Bitcoin mining becomes decentralized from China, we'll decentralize it again in Iceland. But it's not over. The rest of the world is now looking. Where do we have hydropower? Where do we have cool weather? Where do we have decent laws? Canada, Iceland, the great north. The computer people are coming for you. Why Bitcoin, cryptocurrency crackdown is gaining steam. Because the people who don't understand Bitcoin are in charge of the old economy, and they're going to get all upset when Bitcoin flips over the cart and takes over their economy. Right now, they're focused on Tether. Tether, as you know, is not a real cryptocurrency. Tether, as you know, depends upon real USD or real money that's held in a blockchain to peg the price of Tether at $1. Tether is not Bitcoin, but apparently it could take Bitcoin down. Bitcoin is a hassle, but maybe not for long. Check out the Lightning Network, which is coming soon, now in mainstream media. They're also talking to Timothy Lee. Nice. Bitcoin may not be done collapsing, but it has bounced back from worse. As it says here in the subtitle, Bitcoin has survived more than a dozen collapses in its history. More than a dozen. That's a lot. As CoinDesk says, bullish signs above 8K. Has Bitcoin turned the corner? Turning, as always, to Omkar Godpool, who looks at the daily chart and says, through the uptrend, August 2015 to December 2017, the RSI, or Relative Strength Index, fell to or below 30 on just 4 occasions, marked by circles. And in March 2017, the RSI bottomed out just above 30. Each time, Bitcoin went on to clock fresh record highs. The RSI has never formed a double bottom or turned sideways around 30. It has always been a V-shaped recovery for the RSI. Very interesting. If you look at the bottom of this chart, you can see the relative strength index of Bitcoin. The situation today looks similar. The RSI has recovered sharply from below 30, and Bitcoin is up 40% from lows below 6,000. Going by the historical pattern, Bitcoin should see fresh rise to highs above $20,000. Ooh. Or Bitcoin's heading to zero. Forbes is back again with yet another why I would bet against Bitcoin. And he called the top. He called the top of Bitcoin. Therefore, it must be heading to zero. Meanwhile, university students rush to take cryptocurrency and blockchain courses. Ignore this. Ignore the youth. They're not interested in Bitcoin and blockchain or rushing to take courses at their schools as the schools rush to offer it. They're not legitimizing cryptocurrency everywhere you look. It's going to zero. Going to zero. It's a Ponzi scheme. And impressive new research allows data to be stolen even from an infected, air-gapped, or Faraday-caged computer using the CPU to create magnetic transmissions. Now, certainly there's a lot more to this, but let's just imagine that you took a brand new computer from the store and never plugged it into the internet. You're totally safe. Not so anymore. If your brand new computer already had some kind of virus in the hardware or already had some kind of virus in the software, in the operating system or something like that, they can configure the CPU to run advanced math calculations that'll make the CPU change in a magnetic frequency, which they could use kind of like Morse code to get outside of your Faraday cage, to get outside of your computer that's never been on the internet, to make it slowly beam out little bits of data, such as your private key. Exciting new research. Great article from the hackernews.com. Certainly, yes, they would have to pre-penetrate the hardware or pre-penetrate the operating system. Certainly, you could install your own operating system, but this is something to look for in the future, and the reason that we need trusted hardware. Remember, the hardware that we have right now, we don't really know what's going on. At a certain point, we can't confirm that our instructions are being run by the CPU. Once we can do that, things will all change. At least that's what we think. And remember, you can always buy a fraction of a Lambo. Show to get you going in the morning. We might try to do a little Bitcoin talk show later in the day when more people are around. Now I've got to find the way out of here. Where has Google hidden the end button? And until next time, we'll be right back here on the World Crypto Network. Make sure to give us a thumbs up and a share. That helps more people find the show. If you're new here, please subscribe down below. Subscriptions have been down lately. Please ask your friends to subscribe to the World Crypto Network so we can turn around this trend. Until next time, bye bye.